This tutorial will demonstrate how to create an audio clip in Audacity. It will include processes such as adding and opening audio recordings, adding labels, selecting a region for labels, exporting clips, and adding effects to the clips. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our audio recording to Audacity. So we can do this in one of two ways. We can go to File, Open, select our document, and press Open, or we can simply drag and drop our file directly into Audacity. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a label track. This is essentially the first step in a process to creating an audio clip. So we're going to go ahead and go to the menu bar. We're going to go to Tracks, and we're going to go to Add New, and we're going to select Label Track. A label track has now been added below our audio recording. So what we want to do is we want to take a clip out of this 1 minute and 15-second audio recording. For myself, I'm going to be creating an introductory musical overture for a podcast I'm going to be creating. So I only need maybe 8 or 10 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to test out the first section . That sounds perfect. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to click in my label track right about there. Since I know that I want this section clipped out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to Tracks. I'm going to go to Add a Labellet Selection. This is now going to open a text box, and this is just for you to add a label or a title so you know what the clip was for. So I'm going to title mine Opening Music. Then I'm going to press Enter. And next I'm going to select a region. So I know I want this whole section. So I'm going to go here, and as you can see as I'm moving back and forth, we have a left arrow, a right arrow, and a ball. So what I want to do is I want to highlight the left arrow, click, and pull. So now I have this whole region selected, and this whole region is now opening music. So what I want to do is I want to clip out this section. I want to export it and save it. So we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Export Multiple. Since we made a label and we are exporting a clip, you would normally think to go to Export Labels, but this option actually only creates a text document with the starting and end points of the labels. So we actually want to go to Export Multiple. You're going to choose the location you would like to save. I'm going to save mine on my desktop. We want to make sure that Labels is selected because we want it to split or clip the original audio file based on where we selected our label regions. I'm going to keep my existing file name. You can go ahead and change these if you prefer. If you just want to name it anything that you prefer, you can go ahead and select the bottom option. I'm going to go ahead and keep mine Opening Music. Go ahead and select Export. Now this is where you can just edit the metadata for the recording. I don't necessarily need any of that information, so I'm going to go ahead and select OK. Then you'll see that it's going to save on my desktop. It's going to save as a WAV format, and select OK. Now I'm going to go ahead to my desktop. You can see a file was created, Opening Music. It is 9 seconds long, so that's about what we were looking at. I'm going to go ahead and open. Fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm going to close out these tracks. I'm going to bring in my clip. Now you can see we have a little over 9 seconds, And now what I want to do is I want to add an effect. I would like my instrumental music to fade out. So it's going to start loud and then the volume's going to decrease and then my podcast will begin. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go up to the File menu, go to Effect, and then you can see there are a lot of different options, but I'm going to select Fade Out. As you can see, the audio changes, and let's go ahead and test it and make sure it's exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. So what we've done is we have added and opened our audio recordings. We've added labels. We've selected regions. We've exported our clips. We've then brought our clips back into Audacity and we've added effects. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, and thank you so much for watching.